right in the kisser.
Hey, how the devil are you? Guess what day it is? It's... And on a Friday, I like to have a little tipple. Now, if you're teetotal, that's fine. Have a cup of tea, have a soft drink, maybe have a herbal tea. Okay. If you're watching this on a Monday or a Tuesday, you're still more than welcome to join me. But if you've got work tomorrow, maybe take it easy, yeah? Anyway, so what have I got today? I'm running low on booze. I haven't been to the shops, so I'm nicking my wife's booze, okay? Having a bit of Bacardi, but I'm not going to have it with anything straight. That's what a man does when he's drinking Bacardi. I don't know, can you be manly drinking Bacardi? I guess so. There we go. Cheers. Do you know what? It is a nice drink though. I give it that. It's got that hit to the back, but it's got quite a sweet taste to it. Nice. Anyway, let's put that over there for later. Right, today we've got the SoundPeats, okay? Not SoundBeats, SoundPeats. It's a play on words, I reckon. H3. Now, these really surprised me. For whatever reason, it's a head scratcher whenever I do a headphone video. Not many people watch it. I don't know why that is, but I hope they watch this one because these are something special. So keep watching to find out. Oh. Okay, so here they are in their charging case. USB-C charging there. The case looks quite nice. It does feel a little bit plasticky maybe. And it is quite thick. See next to my thumb there. It is quite a thick case. So when you've got it in your pocket, you may have people coming up to you going, is that a headphone in your pocket? Or are you just pleased to see me? Yeah, so let's get them out. The headphones, I mean. And here we are. So they're quite chunky, but they do sit in the ear. Pretty cool. And they're quite comfortable. They fitted in my ear very nicely. I didn't feel them uncomfortable at all. But I suppose it depends on your ear. But for me, it was fine. It comes with USB-A to USB-C cable for charging. You got some extra buds, I suppose you call the silicone doodads, which I'm glad of that because I put the largest ones on. I have quite large ear canals, so it's good they put some space in there so you can find the right ones to fit. You want to get a good seal around that earbud. Also come with some stickers. There you go, from Pandas. Guarantee, yup, and user guide. Yeah, standard user guide. Right, let's have a little look at the app and the specs. Okay, let's have a little rummage around the app. So there you can see the battery, and there's the device itself there. Woohoo! And then you got the battery then left is 90% for some reason, and the right is 100%, and the case is 77%. Then here then you've got your ANC, active noise cancellation. You can have it as normal here, boink. Transparency. If you click this by here, you can change the method, standard or vocal enhanced. It's called ANC. And then you can click on that. You can have adaptive noise reduction, indoor, outdoor transportation. If you're on your skateboard maybe, or on a bus, on a train, whatever. I haven't been out on my skateboard for at least a day or two. Then you've got your touch operation then here. Right, boink. And you can see what your touch operation is on each headphone or headset or earbud, I should say. And you can change that if you want. You can just change what it does. I'm going to leave it all as it is. I'm not going to mess with that. Coming back to the EQ, keep you waiting. You've got dual device connection, connected to Bluetooth devices. You can turn that off. What else we got? you've got LDAC codec, but if you want to use LDAC, it will switch a lot of things off. Boink. So it says here, dual device connection feature will be disabled. Game mode, movie mode, and dynamic EQ will be unavailable. Earbuds will need to restart. So there we are. So I'll cancel that. So if you want to use LDAC, that's what happens. I don't use any of that, so I probably will use LDAC. Ignore prompt, sound guide, disable touch control, game mode. You got this fit test here. I thought it was the, you know, to test how good looking I was. Nope, it wasn't. So stop. You just press start test and nothing happens. No sounds come out. I don't know what it is, what it's doing. It doesn't do nothing. Zip, nada, zilch. Stop test. There we go. What else we got? Oh, find the earbuds is pretty cool. So you do that, right? And then just do it this time. And you can do play sound. So I'll put one of the earbuds up to the mic. Okay. I don't know which one is going to be doing it. Let's try. There we are. There it is. All right, that's enough. Stop it. So that's pretty handy. You drop one behind a chair, one of the earbuds, you just press that and you can find it. So I love that. Oh, I got a new WhatsApp message. There you go. Let's go back. Right. And down the bottom here, there's some more products there. Get out of it with this WhatsApp nonsense. Where you can spend more of your hard-earned cash there. With some products. Explore. You've got your EQ space. I think there's some preset EQs you can have. You can enter with the device name. I'm not really clued up on that. And then you've got white noise. And now you can go recommended. So it has like some relaxing sounds and stuff. If you want to chill, you know, when you're lying for your afternoon snooze. Which I do quite regularly, I have to say. Love an afternoon nap. Oh, anyway, right. Tell I'm getting old. So let's have a little place. You can design your own. So let's have a shape. Is it? So I'll put the earbud up to the mic. We don't want that. Let's try. What's the brain one? Why is the volume coming out? Can you hear that? We'll try, what's this one? A fire. So anyway, that's pretty cool. You can just design your own white noise. I don't know why the volume keeps popping up on here. Let's go back to home and go to the equalizer. Now, with the equalizer, when it comes on, hurry up. Right. So you can either have your own custom EQ. Now, is it coming on? Yes. Okay. So you got your own custom EQ. You can just reset it here and do whatever. Okay. And then you can add that then and save it to your own custom EQ. You've also got your presets then. There we are. There's all your presets, which you can use them. I would recommend using the adaptive equalizer, this bad boy here. Oh, now, very clever and it works really well. When I first put them on and I was listening to them, I was using some of the presets and I thought, oh, these are quite good. These are really good. When I did the adaptive equalizer, I can't even say it. Adaptive equalizer, there you go. When I did that, wow, there was a big difference. And what it does, so this is what I've got from it, okay? Now, I'm gonna have to do it again. So this is what it gave me for my ears. So I'll give you an example now. That's right. So it says start test. And what happens is, when you start the test, it plays its frequencies. And when you can hear that frequency, okay, you click, I hear it, boink. And you keep doing that all the way through. I'll just click through them now. So when you hear the frequency, if you can't hear it, don't click it. If you can, you go, I hear it. As soon as you hear a noise, you click it. It's a little bit like a hearing test, I suppose. I'm going to ruin my adaptive EQ now, aren't I? Right, I have to redo it again later. Just doing this for you guys. The things I sacrifice, eh? Okay, and then it gives you, obviously that's a load of nonsense, okay? Because I've just gone through it. But it really works, and I would, if you do get these, I would advise using the adaptive EQ and see what you think. It worked for me. And after I did that, they sounded fan-flipping-tastic. Okay, let's have a little look at the specs. Okay, it's Bluetooth version 5.4. Chipset is a Qualcomm QCC 1391, and the Bluetooth codecs are as follows: SBC, AAC, LDAC, aptX, aptX Adaptive, aptX Lossless. Now, not many devices have aptX Lossless on there. Now, unfortunately, God, why can't I speak today? Unfortunately, there you go, my phone doesn't have aptX Lossless codec. So you've got both devices need to have it for it to be able to transmit to each other. I have LDAC on my phone, but not aptX Lossless. I would have liked to have tested that, but it's good to see it on here because it's future-proofing now. So if I get a phone with aptX Lossless, hopefully my next one will have it. I can use aptX Lossless. Flipping fantastic. So you should get CD quality with that. Battery capacity is 35 times 2 milliamps per hour. That's the earbuds, and it's 400 milliamps per hour with the case. Charging time, the earbuds is 1 hour and the case is 2 hours. So not too long, really. Total playtime, you get up to 7 hours per charge with the earbuds and 37 hours in total with the case. And if you give it a quick 10-minute charge, you'll get an extra 2 hours. Pretty cool. It's a waterproof rating of IPX5. I'll pop them up on a screen now so you can see what IPX5 is. So there you can see IPX5 protection from water projected from a nozzle. So there you go. So if your head's under a tap in the kitchen, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, so essentially IPX5, if it rains on you, when you're out running or whatever, you're going to be fine. The mic, it has six high sensitivity mics. We'll be testing the mic in a sec. And the active noise cancellation is powered by AI powered noise reduction. Sweet. Okay, this is a test of the mic. Oh, hang on a sec. Hello? What's that? You're a Nigerian prince, yeah, who has £10 million tied up, and you need to transfer it to a British bank account. So, right, okay, just need to give you my account details so you can transfer it, and I get to keep 10%. Right, yeah. Okay, all I need to do is pay you £1,000 transfer fee. Well, that sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah, okay, sounds legit. I'll send you all the details. Okay, bye. Wow, I'm gonna be rich. Today's my lucky day. Right, I gotta get that sorted, and that's a test of the mic. God, I can't wait to get that money. Oof, looking forward to that. Anyway, so the mic's not bad, pretty good. You can easily understand someone speaking on it. So no qualms there. It's not the best I've ever heard, but it's pretty good. When it comes to the ANC, they pretty much all sound the same. You've got some choices for room, outside, indoors. They pretty much all sound the same, to be fair. I just keep it on adaptive. It's good. Is it the best I've ever heard? No, but it's far from the worst. It's decent. It does a decent job. It's all right. The transparency mode could be a little bit better. when you got it on transparency mode, you're supposed to be able to hear ambient noise. Voices sound a little bit weird, a bit muffled. Not something I would particularly like to use, to be fair. And also something to be aware of is that when you're using ANC or a higher Bluetooth codec like LDAC, the battery life does decrease quite significantly. None of that really bothers me. It might bother some people, but for me the most important thing is sound. And these are by far one of the best earbuds I've ever heard. And I've been through a few. These are absolutely fantastic, especially if you use that adaptive EQ. Really, really good. Now, their speaker configuration uses a 3-driver hybrid system. So you've got the 3 drivers there. And now I've seen other earbuds and whatever with 3 drivers, and you know, I've heard they're not very good. But in this case, they've done a really good job of it. And I can't believe how good they sound. So I played a couple of test tracks. I got to say, I haven't stopped listening to them yet. So I got it written down here. I was writing stuff down when I was listening to songs. So I played Bruce Hornsby in the Rains, The Way It Is. And I always like to listen to the piano on that. And first of all, the piano came through so rich, almost lifelike. It was the best I've heard that piano, I gotta say, right? The vocals were extremely clear, very good mid-range on these, which is unusual for an earbud. And then I played Cameo, Word Up, and Word Up, everybody say. And I played that because he's got a thumping boom bass line. Dum, dum, dum. And the bass was thumping, punchy, and around, so I think it was 2 to 3 minutes in, around there, kind of goes into a bit of an instrumental, and it's almost like a whipping noise goes through from right to left and left to right. And I got to say, the stereo imaging of these earbuds, spot on, really, really good. Also as well, I played Fine Young Cannibals, and I played the whole album actually, but one that stood out is She Drives Me Crazy. She drives me crazy. Excellent impression there, I have to say so myself. Again, it's got a really good bass line in that, bass guitar. These earbuds picked it up really good. There's a drum machine in there, and you can just hear the impact and how clear it is. And also, there's a tambourine on that I've never heard detail retrieval like it. Really picks up the detail retrieval and the tambourine. So, all in all, absolutely brilliant sounding headphones. Earbuds, I should say. Keep calling them headphones. So, I can thoroughly recommend these, and I can forgive some of the little caveats, little niggles, okay? They're not too bad. For me, it doesn't matter. I just care about the sound. Normally, you know, I would pass these on and maybe sell them on eBay to get some money for the channel. I'm keeping these. I'm definitely keeping these. They're great. So anyway, there you go. Flipping X, SoundPeats H3. Let me know what you think in the comment section for those of you who've watched it, and thank you if you have, okay? Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, £1,000. Send to Prince Mababwe and send. We're in the money, we're in the money.